On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Your husband cannot fulfill you. That is a problem. Your marriage is over.
What can't fulfill you?
No, I'm saying just imagine if you're married to somebody that can't fully fulfill you.
Okay, you can divorce them. At least you did the right thing, is all I'm saying.
I'm not marrying the wrong one.
But you're going to have a baby by the wrong one.
If we get married,
you have a baby by the wrong one.
You playing Victim Olympics with her. You playing Victim Olympics with her. I'm just saying.
Would you have a baby by the wrong one?
Okay.
Wait, but are you saying, Chavon, that you should test out more to get to know yourself better? Is that what you're saying?
No,
this is crazy.
I'm sorry, there's an echo. Somebody got an echo going on.
You really
don't
know what you really like unless you experience it. I'm not saying just go have sex with everybody. I'm not saying.
What are you experiencing in particular? Because you can experience marriage.
You can.
That's an experience too, right?
Like y'all relationship people.
Yeah,
me too.
It's like I'm like you. I grew up with brothers, so I was like, all right, I know how this is going down, and I'm gonna move accordingly.
You beat him to the punch.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move accordingly, and also like I almost got married very young, and so I think after that it made me be like, okay, I felt like I hadn't really experienced anything. I didn't really know myself. I didn't really know what I liked, what I didn't like. I just feel like I hadn't really experienced life. So I think at that point, then I was like, okay, I'm about to, like I said, just date on my terms. And like, however I want to move, whatever I want to do, I'm going to do it. And if it's no longer serving me, I'm going to move on.
I mean, that's what it was for me. But yeah.
All right. So women are not marrying young, experiencing life and dating on their terms. Let's talk about it. Let's get some of the ladies that's been kind of mute these past minutes. We'll start with Chavon, then Kayla, and get to Kay. Courtney.
We're not marrying young because we're not ready. One, I think some of us like to have this idea, like we want to be married, and hey, let's get married. But we're getting married at a young age for the hell of it, you know. And honestly, if a lot of us got married young in like college or in your early 20s or whatever, a lot of us would be divorced. I know if I got married when I was young, I would be divorced by now because I just was not ready. I was not ready. I was having candid conversations in college about marriage. Like, you know, he's like, okay, what are we doing? This and that. And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. But then I look back at how I was at 22, how I was at 25, and I was not ready. I was not ready for that type of commitment, but we try to program ourselves to say that we're ready at that young age, and we're really, really not. We just want the thought of marriage. We just don't want to, we want to have the good time, but then that good time gets old, and that's what makes us want to get married. But then you get divorced, and then you go back to that experience the fun life, and that's what a lot of us just need to kind of get out of our system. And now we're, you know, in our 30s or whatever, and now it's old again and we want to get married. But are a lot of us in our 30s really ready to get married now? Are we?
Can I ask you a question, Chavon?
Sure.
Do you think if you would have gotten married at the age of 25 or whatever and the marriage ended, you would have learned more about life, family, had kids, you know, or a kid, you know, in wedlock, and then you get divorced? Don't you think you would have been in a better situation instead of worse versus the typical woman that does the same stuff as married people do, turn around, have illegitimate kids, fatherless babies, and they out here single mothers looking crazy? Because I don't know if you know this, women who have been married and did the right thing are more valuable from a sexual marketplace, whatever you want to call it, to us as men, because we can see that she had standards and requirements and then let some random dude just, you know, nut in or whatever, and just, you know, and a man actually married her. So that would make me want to marry her or consider marrying her too, because another dude consider marrying her versus just nutting in her. What do you think about that?
Okay.
That's a low.
Because you get experience by being married versus no experience by being somebody's baby mama.
You do get more experience, but I mean, everybody's like.
Because women gonna do the same thing either way. You know, at 25, between 25 and 30, she's gonna they're gonna have a baby by a dude.
Would you really want to be with a woman that's not ready? If I'm saying I just want to get married for the idea of being married, it's not going to work because I'm not with you.
But women are doing the same married stuff regardless. By the age of 30, it's almost a guarantee. Not everybody, but it's almost a guarantee she's going to have a baby by somebody. So it would make more sense for her to be married, and then it doesn't guarantee that the marriage isn't going to end, because y'all can get marriage counseling, y'all can both grow together, learn together. It ain't like just because you're not ready, you're in a marriage. See, the thing about a marriage is about, I just committed to, it's like you commit to a house. You buy a house at the age of 25, you're going to really commit to that house, keep the house up and everything to your best ability, versus an apartment, because you made a commitment. So young people aren't making commitments to what they actually are going to do regardless. Because like I said, she's going to have a damn baby anyway, or have a whatever, any damn way. It makes more sense for them to get married. And I'm not saying even though they aren't ready, we're never ready. Think about that. None of us are ever ready for certain things. You got to learn as you go.
I agree with that statement. But the thing is that you have to experience those things. Like, you have to be able
being a single mother?
No. I'm not saying being a single mother. You're taking it out of context, so don't do that. But what I am saying is that sometimes when you're dating men, like, and you're that young, you don't even know what you like and what you don't like. Like, some women want to test drive things. Like, some of them like what they like.
But the problem is you end up having a baby.
I'm serious.
You end up having a baby though. So in the test drive, you have an accident.
But just imagine
test driving a car and running into a pole.
Your husband cannot fulfill you. That is a problem. Your marriage is over.
What can't fulfill you?
No, I'm saying just imagine if you're married to somebody that can't fully fulfill you.
Okay, you can divorce them. At least you did the right thing, is all I'm saying.
I'm not marrying the wrong one.
But you're going to have a baby by the wrong one.
If we get married, if we get
married, have a baby by the wrong one.
You playing Victim Olympics with her. You playing Victim Olympics with her. I'm just saying.
Would you have a baby by the wrong one?
Okay.
Wait, but are you saying, Chavon, that you should test out more to get to know yourself better? Is that what you're saying?
No,
this is crazy.
I'm sorry, there's an echo. Somebody got an echo going on.
You really
mute.
know what you really like unless you experience it. I'm not saying just go have sex with everybody. I'm not saying.
Well, what are you experiencing in particular? Because you can experience marriage.
You can.
That's an experience too, right?